Welcome, welcome. If you're alive, subscribe. If you're alive, subscribe. Man, y'all always know, always want to let y'all know. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media sites. Um, I got a new cooking show that's really nice. I started first when I started YouTube. I started a page called Rickiesworld, and it was considering Instacart, and I was doing grocery delivery and all that's still on there if you want to go check that out. But I started a cooking show which drops tomorrow um, on Sunday. I think it's the 29th. It dropped the 29th. And it's gonna drop probably. It's gonna be exclusive like 614. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all check me out on Instagram. It's Ricky's World 1.0. On YouTube, it's Cooking in Ricky's World. And make sure y'all tap that like button, that subscribe button. Also right here at If You're Alive, subscribe. Which I know. Thank y'all for the support, and y'all been supporting me. So I love it. You know what I mean? Like everybody always call me like, Ricky, you crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna speak the truth. Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna speak the truth. Whether you like it or not. I talk on some issues that you agree with and you don't agree with. So hit me in the chat and I'll respond back to you. If you don't agree with something, you just don't agree with it. If you do, keep riding with it. But I try to stay on point as much as I can. What's going on with Blueface and Chrisean Rock? I hate it that, our people, we always put a false narrative on screen. And when I say a false narrative, and I always say that like everybody's not in beef with a woman, or everybody, it ain't always about drama. And I understand it's about TV, but you guys are about to bring a baby in this world. That's my only problem with crazy acting. Or I know it's a lot of money always involved in TV and whatever's going on, but my problem is that you're still putting yourself out there to be a person that you might not even be who you portraying to be, just because you know the cameras are running. I didn't like when Chrisean Rock hit her stylist on the red carpet. I didn't like that. It wasn't cool. It wasn't nothing cool about it. And I always think like, your man let you be like that, and then the next time we see y'all laid up, it's like you kind of, you ain't giving her the right answers to solve her problem. Because I always talk about mental health in the black community. And it ain't nothing regular about fighting your people or always in a rage, because I understand that's not regular. Even though it's like we done got accustomed to black people acting crazy all the time. You know what I'm saying? We done kind of got accustomed to that. It's like, and then if somebody do something super crazy, it's like we done seen it so many times that it's regular when it's not. And I fear for the kids, because I understand that our new generation of kids, like, they are really taking after their parents. And it ain't like it used to be when I was young. Our parents can do something, it wasn't on camera, or it wasn't on YouTube or Instagram. Now, you gotta think about it. When you do something these days, your kids are gonna be able to go look back and be like, oh yeah, my mama was crazy. Or my mama was buck. That's what they want to call it. My mama was buck. And so it gives them the idea to be the same way. So, Blueface, it's time for you to step up and tell your woman that ain't cool. I was looking at you and your brother, and your brother was ready to just fight you like you was like some nigga off the street. And I hate to say that word, but I wanted to use it to get it through. Like you was just some regular person off the street. He was ready to really do you in. That ain't regular. Me and my brother had one fight, and we was probably little. And once you get of age, you understand that it's not okay to fight your own people. And I always ask, if I'm in a relationship with you and my mama don't like you, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? So you mean to tell me I gotta take you to Thanksgiving, I gotta take you to Christmas dinner, and none of my family members like you? Or do I just not show up for Christmas dinner? Respect, Blueface, and this just me just calling out to you. Respect your mama, man. I could never ever be mad at my mama on the strength of that's how I got here. I wouldn't be Ricky Lamont Robinson. I wouldn't be P. I wouldn't be Rickiesworld. I wouldn't be on YouTube. I wouldn't be going to work every day. I wouldn't be the man that I am if I didn't come out my mother's vagina. And so when you get to a place to where your mother don't matter, I don't care who you are, where you from, where you going, you in a real bad place. When you in a place to where you don't respect your mother no more, you're in a real bad place. So I'm calling out to Blueface and Chrisean Rock to, man, get that part together. Like Naffy say, that part. Get that part together. That's not never cool. Never. Man, I was sick when I saw this. I was so sick when I saw this. I talk about how I've never seen a good cop before. I talk about my friend Sellers, and they dislocated his eye, and they bragged on it to us. They pulled us over, and I'll never forget this day. They was like, "Did you see what we did to your friend Sellers?" Even though it was white cops that said that, I think about Tyre Nichols. It was so hard to watch that 20-year-old man beg for his life. And the more hard part about it is begging for his life and the people look just like him. I always think about the white officers doing it. And for me to see 5 black officers, I know it was some other officers around. They said it was some white ones, but I don't know if they got charged. But for me to see 5 black officers beat him to death, it was sad. And I wanna say their names because I want you to see what type of monsters they are. The first one is Tadarius Bean. Officer number 2, Demetrius Haley. Officer number 3, Emmett Martin III. Officer number 4, Desmond Mills Jr. Officer number 5 is Justin Smith. I wasn't surprised on the quick arrest because I understand. I always talk about this as the black football players and basketball players. Anytime a black man do something, they gonna make an example out of you. Every officer that you thought had your back, every captain, and I'm talking to all the 5 black officers that's locked up for 2nd-degree murder because that's what they was charged with, but I think it was 1st degree. I think it was 1st degree. Every officer, captain that you had your back, they about to turn it on you. They about to turn on you. They're about to say, we don't condone officers like that in our office. So I wasn't really messed up about the quick arrest because get your foot off my neck. That's why I wore this today. I wore this, get your foot off my neck, because we're not only talking about the bad white officers, we're talking about the bad black officers too. I was so sad to watch y'all beat that man to a post And y'all always wondering why that we are scared of officers. We're not just scared of the white officers in the black community. We're scared of police, period. We are literally scared of you guys for this situation. If this situation don't open your eyes to why we're scared of you guys, what will? What will? What will? We as a black community had to sit and watch you beat one of us to death. We as a black community had to watch another mother that, we always think, and I pride myself on this, I try to stay out the way because I want my kids to bury me. I want to live my life and I want them to live their life and I want them to bury me. But it's so sad that black mothers and black fathers have to worry about their kids going out there and not making it home for a senseless act as a pullover. So you mean to tell me 5 musculant black officers, this why I say that you guys should spend the rest of your life in prison. You're gonna spend the rest of your life in check-in. I'm gonna say that. Because I watched you guys, and you guys had no sense of life. You guys had some rage in you guys that where you wanted to kill somebody. You wanted to hurt somebody to a post to where they can feel you. And I watched them beg y'all to get up off of them. I didn't want to watch it, but I had to. Because I wanted to come to my show, and when I spoke on it, I wanted to have the feelings that I have now against you guys, and I wanted to see what it really was. You officers ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to spend the rest of your life in prison, and you shouldn't be able to make bond. You shouldn't be able to step on solid ground ever again. What is it about black men seeing other black men and wanna kill them? Because white people are not like that. See, I ain't knocking the white officer when he don't take his, when y'all see these men, they take off in their truck and the white officers never shoot at them. I ain't messed up with that because they understand this is somebody that look like me. So why do black men don't say, hey, that's somebody that look like me and I'm gonna try to help the guy? He cried for his life. He cried for the person that he knew. As I go back to say, he cried for his mother. Because we know how moms are about us. Rest in peace, Tyre Nichols, man. We got your back. Here, if you're a live subscribe show, we're going to keep up with it. We're going to make sure that each and every officer, I don't care if it's an officer that's not charged right now, we're going to hold them accountable to the actions that they took against you. Those are the real monsters. They're worried about people in the streets being the monsters. No, you guys are the monsters, and we're scared of you. We're gonna keep y'all updated on this. I hated to do this show today, but I had to come in and do it on the strength of, man, I had to say something. And if you're a live subscribe show, Blafamilia, we're gonna speak out. We're gonna ride with you, we're gonna speak out, and we're gonna make sure that you guys get everything that you deserve. And shout out to Tyre's dad and shout out to Tyre's mom for staying strong. His mama couldn't even watch the video. And if you hear me, I'm gonna let her know, don't watch it. It's sad. When you see one of your family members, one of your kids get beat like that, it's sad, man. It's sad. Sad. So we want you officers to be held accountable like you was white. You was the enemy that night. And Tyre had to suffer for it. He never gained conscience back. But God is good. I'm glad you guys are being held accountable. And if your live subscribe show asking for life, we're asking for you never not to step foot on this soul again on this ground, because you are dangerous. You are a dangerous person to this community. And if any one of your family members or anything are bagging you up, shame on them. Shame on them. If you're live subscribe, man, like this video. I want you to share it, and I want you to keep Tyre and his family in y'all prayers, man. Appreciate y'all for always tuning in to me. I'm giving the news as it come. So all this stuff is, I seen it with my eyes, but all of it's just kind of in the air. So I'm giving to you as it come, man. Rest in peace, Tyre. Shout out to his parents. If you're live, subscribe, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll give y'all the updates as it comes.